Associate dentist needed in Maryland to share in the joy of full contact arts and crafts on people who do not want to be there. That's dentisting with my friend, fellow DSI member, Dr. Bryce Miller. Bryce was in Philadelphia. We got to sit around the same round table with Dr. Mark Costas and his group. DSI and DSN are awesome sponsors of what we do, and I highly recommend you check them out. So we are here today to find Bryce an associate dentist to help him. What do you need less of, Bryce? Less stress, fewer hygiene checks? Tell us about that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So we have a ton of patients, a ton of hygienists, and not enough dentists. Awesome practice opportunity in Prince Frederick, Maryland, about an hour outside of DC, Baltimore, Annapolis. So if you like the water, you like East Coast, we're the place for you.
Awesome. So what we're going to do is we have a fun interview. I'm kind of play the role of the job seeker and ask you the five questions people need to know or ask for every single associate interview. And even though you said this one, let's just reinforce it. Number one, where is the job?
Yep, Prince Frederick, Maryland.
And you got an hour from DC. Okay, good. Why do you need an associate?
We have a large patient population, and there is just so much need in an area where we are, and help off. I'm blanking. You're killing me, Paul.
No, you're doing great. You're doing great. You're awesome.
Oh, dude, I don't even know. Why do I need an associate?
You also told me that you have a current associate retiring, right?
Yeah.
You have one dentist retiring, and you also shared that you are checking how many hygienists at once?
4 to 5 hygienists a day.
And if I ask you this, because this is a good learning experience,
yeah,
for our team, for our group, when you check 4 to 5 hygienists, who does all the work when they need this work? Is there too much work for all the dentists to do?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
yeah, booked out 3 to 4 months right now.
So when did you graduate from dental school?
18.
So you probably didn't think of this in dental school because we were scrounging for patients, but you basically have a challenge. Too many patients is causing you and your group a problem. Too many patients, too few dentists. So your need is really one for someone. You said you would take part-time or full-time, but this position could support someone full-time.
Absolutely. It can support 3 to 4 dentists full-time.
I also, the next question I tell someone to ask, be able to answer is, what procedures will you be doing? So we all want to know, what is the what, right? Oh, come down and be a dentist and a great team, great culture. We got 4 CBCTs, 8 scanners. Great, great, great. Tell me, what am I going to be doing on a day-to-day basis? So if I'm the person coming down there to help you, tell me my what for procedures.
Yeah, I mean, bread and butter. So filling crown bridge, if your clinical skill set allows, endo, that can be anterior premolar, molar, pretty much pick what you want to do, refer out what you don't want to do, or we can keep in-house with the other docs present. Implants, clear aligners, Invisalign, decent amount of oral surgery as well. So sky's the limit. It's kind of based, it's going to be individually tailored on an individual skill set, clinical set.
I would say, reinforce as core chips like restorative dentistry, and they can add in some specialty toppings, and you and your team are there to have their back, right? You can help them. Perfect. Now, I went to dental school in 2002, you 2018. The price of dental school just continues to skyrocket, right? Why? Nobody knows. Oh, I know, the government's running a total scam. That's why. But I digress for a minute. So my dental school price is 3 times as much as 2002. Okay. $200,000 for a degree. Now it's over $600,000. So it's normal for new dentists, and you're still technically in the newest dentist phase, to feel like, hey, I got to get paid. I have to pay my debts. I pay my student debt. I got to be able to eat food. Talk to me about the compensation. How will you compensate this associate, and what kind of income range would be reasonable for them to expect?
Yeah, we have the annual income set at $150,000 as a minimum. I want to make sure that somebody's able to eat and take care of themselves, take care of themselves there, pay those student loans back. It is, though, set at 35% compensation on collections. So the busier you are, the busier you will be. And as we're booked out 3-4 months for filling or a crown right now, it's pretty easy to stay very busy and very productive.
Someone probably to earn, what did you say, between $175,000 and $225,000 a year?
And north from there.
Yeah. So there's a true need there. Now, the last thing I ask about jobs is dentists are people too. Many people think that dentists are not people. They open conversations with us, Bryce, telling us how much they hate us. Does anyone do that anywhere else? Nope, just in the dental office. So I say us dentists are people too. So let's say you and your team, you're done with a week of dentisting. I'm the new associate. What can I do outside the operatory for fun? Treatment plan my life. Can I go to museums? Can I hike? Is there good sports? Tell me nothing to do with dentistry, everything to do with being a person and having fun.
I'm pretty sure you just answered all of that.
Oh, nice.
We're close to DC, so absolutely museums, plenty around there. Hiking is great. We're on the water. Go up to Annapolis. You're on the water. Good eating between Annapolis, DC. Absolutely, a little bit of everything you can be found here in Maryland.
I love that. Now, I really admired you at the Dental Success Institute. All you're building at such a new part of your career. You should be proud of yourself for doing all of this. And this question, I think, is going to be fairly easy for you to answer because you're so close to the dental school age. Why would you want this job? Whether it's about mentorship, whether it's morale. If you were Dr. Bryce getting out of dental school or your residency and you saw this on Job Connect, tell us why you would want the job that you have for someone out there.
I mean, opportunity. That's the biggest one, first and foremost. Somebody be coming into a practice that's been established for 50 years now. Our shortest term employee has been here for 3 years, the longest term for over 35 years. So you're coming into a community, into a practice that values one another, teamwork that's there. My partner, Dr. Matt Shen, and I, we've been working together now for the past 5+ years as well. You know, we are huge advocates of continuing education, whether it's ourselves personally or taking the team as well. So we pour as much as we can back into our own investment into education so that we can further help the patient base. And also we invest heavily into the team as well to make sure that we're always able to deliver the highest degree of care that we can to the patients and to the community.
That's an awesome answer. You know, if I can ask you to help my community a little bit more, you know, when I was 5 years out of dental school, the Dental Success Institute did not exist. I actually did have a consultant early in my career, a one-person consultant who was amazing, who tried to help us with some team stuff and fly in from Denver, but there was nothing like the Dental Success Institute. And even though I am 46 and you are younger than 46, what has that impact of consistent coaching, connecting with the Dental Success Network and Institute? And I'm not even asking us to, they are a sponsor of my group, but if you were to inspire someone who's a practice owner saying, I'm stressed, I don't know if I'm making the money I should be making, I kind of feel like I am, I don't have systems, how has coaching and consulting, investing in that helped you with your sanity, with your success? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for that question. I think first and foremost, it's always good to be able to benchmark yourself on where you are within this career. It can be very isolating, very lonely. So knowing that you're not alone, learn from other people's mistakes. 100% the best thing that you can do is, use the resources that are there to learn from other people to kind of jumpstart yourself. The support though that's given, whether it's from other doctors or other office managers or assistants, hygienists, everything. If this profession could be summed up, you don't know what you don't know. Yeah. And it really helps talking to people that know more than you do.
I love what you shared. Even me 20 years into this, and even if you work with someone like you have partners, I have my brother, but you only know your own world. And you think, oh, this only happens to me. My team is difficult. It's only me. Or I'm struggling with this, it's only me. And then you sit around these tables and you see other awesome and really annoyed practice owners saying, this happens to me too. How are you figuring it out? Let's figure it out together. And I think one of the things I can share, whether you're new, medium age, is that, you kind of get kindly and annoyingly motivated by your peers, right? You're like, they hold you accountable. They're like, stop doing that, right? And next time you come here, I don't want to see you be doing that thing. And it really is, nothing else is like that inside of dentistry. And we need more of it because what you said, it's very isolating and you don't need to know what you don't know. So I really appreciate you sharing that, Dr. Bryce. Anything else you want to share with our Dentist Job Connect or Dental Nachos community before we wrap up? People can text MD to 215-798-9897. They can go to dentistjobconnect.com. to apply to this awesome position with Dr. Bryce. Anything else I missed about the position, nachos, sports that you wanted to
add? No, Paul, no. All I can do is thank you so much. I'm so glad that we've been able to connect, whether it's through DSI and or Facebook in the past. I think it's awesome what you do for the community here. Trying to make dentistry a little less isolating for all of us here, and I appreciate what you do.
I really appreciate it. I always say, always be connected to feel less alone. So thanks, Dr. Bryce. Stick around. Nacho community, check out this awesome position with Dr. Bryce. If you know someone who's looking for an awesome job, reach out to us at dentistjobconnect.com. Thanks so much, Bryce.
Thank you.